So here we have Nintendo dropping a lot of bombs lately. I can't keep up with it. I'll probably have to make videos on some of the older stuff, but for right now I'll focus on the new, and right now the new 3DS is the latest thing that's really got the internet blowing up right now. So for those of you that don't know, there's a new 3DS model called New 3DS. It's a dumb name, yes I know, but dumb names are nothing new from Nintendo. So here we have a new 3DS model. It's going to be new 3DS and new 3DS XL. It's going to come with a faster CPU, better 3D screen technology. There's going to be a micro SD card slot instead of the normal SD card slot. There's going to be NFC support for the amiibos. There's 2 circle pads instead of 1. So it basically has Circle Pad Pro built in because it has the second circle pad and it's got ZR and ZL buttons. So it has the 2 extra shoulder buttons and it has the second circle pad. The layout is kind of weird. I'll go ahead and leave links in the description of this video so you guys can see these articles I'm looking at from my Nintendo News that has all the updates. Supposedly they doubled the RAM and VRAM of the 3DS. The new 3DS supposedly has double the RAM and VRAM and an upgraded CPU. So this is probably the real cause of a lot of the problems that people are having with it, is that because it has these slight upgrades to the actual hardware itself, there's exclusive games to it. I mean, there's only one we know of right now. People are bitching that Xenoblade Chronicles, the one on the Wii, is coming to the new 3DS. Just the new 3DS. It won't run on the old versions, probably because it's a bit demanding. And honestly, if you played Xenoblade on the Wii, it has insane draw distance, and even though the graphics aren't really all that, but I looked at the video comparison of the 3DS and the Wii version, and it looks a lot sharper and more crisp on the Wii. So even the new 3DS version, I mean, it didn't really look all that great in the video comparison I watched. So yeah, so people, I think the real cause of this is people are complaining that there's exclusive games, or potentially more exclusive games, to this new model. But this isn't anything new from Nintendo. You guys remember Game Boy? And then they came out with Game Boy Color, which is a Game Boy, but in color. We had that. You remember the DS? And then they came out with DSi, which was a hardware upgrade, and the DSi did have exclusive games. Y'all don't remember. Alright, that's cool. So let's just bash Nintendo for this. Cool. Is what it is, I suppose. You know what's really funny to me, though? I remember a couple years back when they announced the 3DS XL, and people were getting really offended and butthurt. Oh, this is such a wasted opportunity. This was Nintendo's time to put in the second circle pad and this and that and blah blah blah. And here we are in 2014. Nintendo does announce a model of 3DS that is coming with the second circle pad and the extra shoulder buttons. It has the Circle Pad Pro built into it, which is cool. This is what people asked for. This is actually what people wanted, and now all of a sudden we're getting it, and it's getting so much hate. People don't understand it. People don't want it. No, Nintendo, this is stupid. Way to screw over your 40+ million current 3DS owners. But you know what? No one's forcing you to get this upgrade. There's maybe there might be a handful of games you'll miss out on. But if you just have a regular 3DS or 3DS XL and you get a Circle Pad Pro, I mean, you'll basically be able to do mostly everything. So what? You miss out on Xenoblade Chronicles, which I doubt all these people bitching about it even picked it up on the Wii. I highly doubt that. So you guys really have nothing to really complain about. So you're going to miss out on a game you didn't really have any interest in the first place? So fucking what? I have Xenoblade Chronicles on the Wii. I'll probably end up getting a new 3DS. Actually, I will end up getting a new 3DS because I like the fact it has the extra buttons and the second circle pad right there. Because I actually do play games that use the circle pad, the second one. And, it'll fit great with Monster Hunter 4. And then, I won't have to go scrunging around for my Circle Pad Pro when I want to play Revelations. So I would pick it up. I like this, and I mean, it's not really necessary. This was not a necessary upgrade, obviously. It's there for people that basically want the 3DS with the fucking second circle pad built in. I think that's the real reason for this. I mean, the slight hardware upgrades, that's great. I like that. But everyone's just losing their minds because Xenoblade Chronicles is only going to be on the new 3DSs. But like I said, all these people complaining, did you pick up Xenoblade Chronicles on the Wii? Did you even, like, have any interest in playing Xenoblade Chronicles? No? Alright, shut the fuck up then. But what would I know? I'm just some guy on the internet.